Welcome back to Perfumery Log. This is Perfumery Log number 8 for January 26th, 2026. I just got back from vacation and this is part 2 of my very first paid perfumes, because this bottle has finally finished macerating, despite the fact that I can tell that the vanillin hasn't really come into solution with the rest of it yet. But let's crack it open and see what it smells like. Admittedly, this is full strength and not perfume strength, but on the scent strip, okay, it's definitely got the Zephyr Cove opening. I smell the pine and fir combination really strong. I smell the juniper berries nice and strong. If I let it develop a little, I'm starting to smell the camphor in the white sage. And now the eucalyptol in the white sage. Yeah, it's that chill, brisk Zephyr Cove opening. It actually works fine with no alcohol at all. I'm not smelling any sign of the hyssop being too prominent. That implies to me that maturing this without the alcohol seems to have worked pretty well. So let's turn on the scale and tare it to 0 and see if we can get the first bottle made. So the first thing we do is we open up our bottle and we just pour our liquid here into the base, and we have 20 grams of liquid, but you see there's still quite a bit of solid on the bottom of the thing. So I see that my vanillin didn't really mix at all. It's just kind of turned into sludge at the bottom while the rest of it macerated. So what I think I'm going to do is open up my Perfumer's alcohol. Get myself a pipette full of alcohol here. Tare my thing and put a few grams of Perfumer's alcohol into here. What do you think? About 5 grams? Yeah, 4.5. Okay, close this up. So with 5 grams of alcohol for my 5 grams of vanillin, this should make it finally. Liquid enough. Okay, so this is 21 grams of stuff before I put the undissolved vanillin and alcohol in it. Tare it. And that makes 8.5 grams of product. 5 grams of alcohol and 3.5 grams of previously undissolved vanillin. So now I'm going to take my dropper end. Look how beautiful and blue this juice is. sniff. Yep, the mid note is Zephyr Cove. It's right. So now it's time to figure out the dilution. So now we are going to need to add 38 grams of alcohol twice. There. Okay, so now that I have 120 milliliters, I can clean up my alcohol mess here and start pipetting stuff into bottles. I've made myself 120 milliliters because the deal is for two 60 ml bottles. So I bought some bottles off Amazon, same ones I was using for Christmas. And each of these can take 60 ml of my blue juice here. So I just lift this carefully off, put this on, and tear. Put my little funnel in. I can just pour the first one full. Look and see, do I have 60 ml left? Second one. Top on. Pour this one full. Leftovers back into the first bottle. And looks like we are close enough for Perfumery. Put a sprayer on the top. Put another sprayer on the top of the other one. Clean up my horrible mess here. And here you go. I now have two 60 milliliter bottles ready to label. These are going to sit in the fridge to mature a little while so that all the molecules can disperse among the alcohol the way that they have already dispersed among themselves as oils, while I get some labels printed, and I will get these mailed out to my client at my first convenience.